coming off the bench in there, like that first half, how difficult was it kind of sitting there, trying to get into the game and thinking like, how am I going to come on and impact it, right? Because they were difficult to break down in that first half.
Yeah, absolutely. I think all due respect to India, they were a good opposition in terms of the way they defended, and they knew what they wanted to do and how they wanted to approach the game and play the game. And just from a point of view of being on the bench, everyone wants to come on and contribute. And personally, I like to just kind of see where and how I can affect the game and spaces I can exploit. And then coming on, obviously the game opens up in the second half and things start to happen a little bit more. So I just felt quite free and I found some spaces and I was able to contribute in a way that I felt was somewhat effective. But there's also a lot to come, I think.
Is that what you were thinking, like with the assist for Geordie as well? How you can get in behind there and just expect, was it necessarily Geordie there, or was it just you thought that somebody was going to be there at the back post?
Yeah, I think I got in a position where you can fire the ball across the face of the goal. It's hard for the keeper to kind of come and jump onto the ball, and I think we're kind of coached to fill spaces, and I knew someone would be there. There's just a sea of yellow or the colour that the opposition's wearing. So yeah, just hit an area and someone would be there, and fortunately there was, and we scored. So
obviously a few memories of not just like this ground in particular, but playing in Qatar. How is it different sort of this time in like second major tournament compared to like the World Cup first time?
Yeah, definitely. It's good to be back here on winning terms. But yeah, I think it's tournament football, and the World Cup for me was, and a lot of us, was probably the first major tournament we've been involved in. So to be in and around another tournament environment, it feels a little bit more natural, and the way in which we can deal with it and cope with it. And I think that's invaluable as well to kind of put onto the players that maybe are a little bit less experienced in the sense.
And of course, I suppose you're playing a different brand in that sense, because like when you play in the World Cup, it's coming from behind a lot of sort on the counter. But when you're coming up against teams like this, where you're expected to win, expected to hold possession, how does that sort of mentality change of, we're playing without the ball a lot of this time, but now we're looking to get on the front foot and create?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's, against whatever opposition we come up against, we want to play our brand of football and we want to approach the game in the way, we think will best suit. And every game's different, obviously, but we, as a football team and as a nation, we want to play good quality football and entertain, and also win, score goals, and concede as little as we can. So I think coming into a competition like this, some would say we're up there to potentially take it out, and we take that in our stride. We take it game by game, and hopefully the results can take care of themselves.
Nice one. Well, 1 assist today, and hopefully a couple more during the tournament, eh?
Yeah, and a few goals would be good. Yeah.